Hello, people. Welcome to Ancient Wisdom 43. How are you guys on this beautiful, beautiful Monday? I hope you guys are having a great day, a beautiful day on today. Well, for the sake of time, we're not going to be long with the message. But the last few days, I've been noticing different things, and you guys may have as well. Um, if you have seen deers or picked up coins or seen synchronicity of numbers of 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, 777, 888, God is saying to you today, get ready. Amen. Get ready. As y'all know, I'm the messenger. I'm the prophet that God has used to speak, one of many, because it's many of us. But I just want to share with you all today. I am wealthy affirmations. I am a money magnet. I am wealthy in my mind. I am wealthy in my spirit. I am wealthy in my soul. I am wealthy in my heart. Um, those type of affirmations help you to cleanse, purge, purify um, the heart. And the heart ain't just the physical aspect, as we know. The heart of God is the mind. And on this week, the Lord is saying to all of us uh, on both sides to do a heart check. It's time to do a spiritual heart check. And the reason for that, because some of us feel entitled to others' energy, others' aspect of what type of certain blessings they in possession and progress very, very shortly to receive. And God is saying to you all specifically on today, no, you're not entitled to their blessing. You're not entitled to their energy anymore because when it came to them, you chose what was best for you. You chose to betray them. You chose to steal from them. You chose to hide the secrets from them. So God said those are not the characteristics of individuals or people that God is bringing in our life, or nor will remain in our life in this season, in this hour. The Lord is saying to all of us, and those on the opposite side, on the 144,000, He is saying, as my auntie shared today, He is saying to not forget what you went through to get where you're going right now. Amen. You, as the old saying go, you can forgive them, but you won't never forget. And so, keep that in mind that, because see, me personally, honestly, people, some people may say this is being a little bit selfish and stubborn, but I don't see the fit that it will fit that category. And the reason for that is because I feel like when you really love someone or care for them, you do not mistreat them any kind of way. Um, and I mean that genuinely, with saying on both sides, because you have to think about how would you want someone to treat you. And so, through these life lessons with these individuals in particular, family members, karmic, or, breaking a generational bloodline curse, all these factors, all these things play different type of people in different type of segments and places and parts in your story, in your life, in your book, in your physical reality as well as your spiritual. And, when you come to a realization, had you not had that experience or encounterment with those particulars or that community or that state or that place in your life, you wouldn't have made the conscious, spiritual, correct decisions you have made at this point. Some people feel like they're very entitled again to your energy, and it's like, no, you betrayed me, you disrespected me, you're never entitled, your access denied, is what the Lord is saying today. And it's nothing personal to no one, because God said again, when they made that decision to do that to you all, light workers, you do not have an obligation to these individuals to let them back in. Now, you can forgive them, absolutely, and say a prayer for them genuinely and sincerely and move on. But that's all, if anything, and I think people need to really get the realization that when you do things to individuals or disrespect them, whether you had that home training or not, you need to still be mindful that this can come back to bite you in the butt, because number one, you're unlearned, you have no experience in this field, you have no credibility or no type of sensibility or even been called or chosen to do such a thing, and yet you feel entitled to something that never will be yours and never belong to you. So these was the type of individuals me included, was dealing with. Now, this is what God's saying on the flip side of them not understanding the clarity of why they cannot ever remain in our life. And so he's saying, going forward on this week, you want to stay mindful of your thoughts. You want to stay mindful of the company you're keeping, the people you're entertaining, the conversations you're having, the plans you are setting in private with the Lord and your ancestors, the things that you strategically have to move in such a way. And so the Lord is saying to all, and this note of it, all of us, that be mindful of your decisions, be mindful of your recollect of what you decide to use and choose to do, because this can cost you much beautiful benefits in the future, or it can cost you much beautiful pain and self-destruction. And the word why I say beautiful, even in the negative aspect, is because even though we go through things, God can use that same thing to make it beautiful when it's said and done. Amen. So, just depending on what timeline and where people are. But this is, like I said to y'all got to keep healing. You can't be caught up with other people, perception, or even them doing dark magic and arts on you. God bless them. And I mean that genuinely, because God designed that for a purpose, for me to show me who I am and who you are and what we need to do to move forward strategically into the things we've been called to do. We getting all this revelation and confirmation about the beautiful blessings and things that we are to obtain and possess and become and be. But we have to understand it's just as well as it's success, it's also a pain to gain that thing, whatever that may be, whether it's a successful book being published. So shout out to my successful authors, including myself out there. Successful artists, shout out to my artists. Shout out to the actors and the directors and different people who, know what's right, doing what's right, despite the opposition, despite the obstacles, despite the hate, despite the disrespect. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they have a part to play and you have one as well. And unless they play their part, you will never know who you were to prevail to become and to be. And so, thank God for them. God gave me a little lighter way to dialogue and to reverence in that matter to that situation particularly. Also, he said that he wants us to continue to pray for other people during this time. As you know, we're in the last hour. Certain things are going on, and individuals, families losing loved ones due to these evil individuals, and using them as sacrifices to gain, which is not nice. But anyway, um, God said, please keep these individuals up in prayer, and ask God to bring forth the individual for that family, the lion, the queen lion, the king lion, whomever that it may be, and all creed, color, and ethnicity forth in this hour to participate in this spiritual battle and war we are in process of physically experiencing in a real way. Amen. So as y'all know, I said before, the Antichrist is here and soon to appear. So please, people, know your word. I ask that, during this time, if you are a true chosen star seed of 144,000, I ask that you pray for all of us, including yourself. Again, we gonna have to find a way to unite in a physical form as well as what we do on different platforms, but due to the fact because certain things you just do not want to discuss, it's just not publicly to be discussed. Amen. And I'm gonna leave that there. Also, I've apologized for a pardon.